How to become the person who achieves the impossible. Did you know that the key to achieving the impossible isn't about working harder? It's about transforming your mind into the person who makes the impossible easily possible. So during this audio, I'm going to explain how you can become that person. My name's Alex Morgan, and I help you align your actions, your beliefs, your dreams, and your thinking so that you can achieve success. And success is here, and you might as well be ready for it. And the easiest ways to be ready for it is to put that effort in your mind. And by the end of this video, you'll know the exact steps to become the person who can tackle any goal, even if other people tell you it's impossible. So what is the impossible goal? An impossible goal is almost a goal where you tell people, this is my goal, and it's so ridiculous that they almost laugh about it. They think that there's no way that you can do it. So the first thing you want to do is you want to get really, really clear on what you want. So clarity is really important here. So you have to have a clear vision in your mind of what's that goal that you want. So it's okay to go online. It's okay to ask people who know that you want this, and maybe they have it and they'll tell you exactly how to get it. So get really clear on what you want. Know the details. Know what you're going to hear. Know what you're going to see. Know what you're going to feel, know what you're going to say to yourself, and next thing you know, it'll be really clear in your mind. Have pictures of this goal. Have a date when you want to achieve this goal. This will have it feeling more real. Your unconscious mind really just needs some data to make it feel more real, because the unconscious mind is the goal getter. So the more data it has, the easier it is for it to get the goal, and guess what? It won't feel impossible. So what would your life look like if you achieve this goal? This is another way to get clarity. What are some attributes you would have for yourself, some characteristics, some feelings? What are some relationships that you would have? So think about all of that. So clarity is this first step. That's the first thing that you want to do. You want to get really clear on what you want, because without clarity, you can't really move on to the next steps. So get really clear on what your goal is. Have that picture in your mind. Know what you're going to be doing when you achieve that goal. Clarity. The next step is to identify the version of you who has already achieved it. So in your mind, you can create another picture. What does the future successful version of you look like, sound like, feel like, who has already achieved it? You want to presuppose that you already achieved the goal. And you want to highlight, using your unconscious mind, asking your unconscious mind, what are some key traits of this person? What are some key habits of this person? What are some skills? What are some resources? What are ways of thinking that this person is going to have? You, the person who has already achieved this goal. So think about that. What are you going to think as well? So you can also model success. So maybe you know someone who has already achieved this. This is one of the questions that I always ask my clients. Do you know anyone else who has done this? Do you know anyone else who has this? A lot of times they've deleted this from their mind, when in fact they know someone, and they can simply ask them, what did you do? How did you achieve that? What did you believe about yourself? How were you motivated? What were the steps that you took? And this person can then give you a blueprint to achieve that impossible goal. So this is why it's really important then to also take inventory on your environment. Who in your environment is helping you? Do you have enough people helping you? Do you have enough people that are thinking big enough that can help you? So step 2, think about who is that person who has already achieved it. Presuppose that you've already achieved the goal and act as if you already have it. This third step, you want to reverse engineer those traits and those actions that I just talked about. So break down the qualities of your future self into actionable steps. So for example, if you need lots of confidence as a feeling, as an attribute, as a characteristic, practice something or take calculated risks that's going to have you feeling totally confident. Or what you can do is you can think of a time in the past that you were totally confident. You drop down into your body, you see what you see, You hear what you heard, and you really feel the feelings of total confidence. Looking through your own eyes, you just feel that confidence. You totally feel that confidence. That's right. And you can do that a few different times with confidence, and you can do that with any other characteristic that you have. So you can also, let's say, for example, if discipline is a characteristic, you can then create a structured daily routine that's going to keep you disciplined for your goal. And let's say that consistency is a trait. So you need to do things consistently. So think about the traits, think about what you want to feel, and see how you can move those into your daily routine now so you can achieve everything that you want. Because that's what my clients do. For example, I had a client who wanted to get really, really good at sales, and they wanted to feel really confident, and they had a goal of reaching out to a certain amount of people and closing certain sales. So what did they do? They took that confidence, they put that in their daily routine, and they started reaching out to people. They started asking questions that they hadn't asked before. So they reverse engineered this into their daily routine. Step 4 is you want to commit to daily shifts, little micro tasks that you can do that are going to add up to huge results, because taking calculated risks, like I mentioned earlier, those are going to compound into massive results. Well, you're going to feel like you're achieving the impossible. Small things every single day. The wonderful thing is they show your mind that you're more than capable, that you deserve it, that you are good enough, that you can collect more than enough money, that you're loved, all these wonderful things. And they keep that focus. They show your mind that you're focused on your goal. And when you have focus that's able to justify the investment, then the outcome is going to come much easier. So it's really easy to build habits that align with the new version of yourself when you're doing small things towards your goal. Maybe it's changing little things in your routine that you haven't considered yet. So ask yourself, what can I change that I haven't considered yet? Because maybe at times progress is going to feel slow. However, you're going to be so much further along. I mean, look back. What about some goals that you used to think were so difficult and you achieved them? It's probably laughable now, isn't it? That's a wonderful thing. So daily micro shifts in your habits, in your thinking, this is going to help you get those goals that other people are going to think are impossible. And the last thing, embrace expansion. Whatever you do, there's no failure, there's only feedback, and that's all becoming the person that you need to be, your future self, to achieve that goal. You're going to be flexible, you're going to have the ability to adapt, because everything that other people will say will get in your way. These are opportunities to expand. So look at everything as an opportunity to expand, not as a challenge, not as a setback, not as a failure. Everything is an opportunity to expand, to achieve this impossible goal. So here's what you want to do. You want to define your goal. You want to visualize your future self. You want to reverse engineer those traits to now and do stuff now that show you are that person. You're going to take daily action, and you're going to embrace expansion. And know that the person you need to become, all of these attributes, they're already within you. You just need to start taking the steps to show yourself that you deserve it. So comment below, what is your impossible goal, and what's something that you're going to focus on this week? And if you haven't already, go ahead and like the video and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everyone who's been subscribing lately. It really helps me keep creating content every single day. I love talking about this stuff, so I hope you're getting lots of value. Let me know below what value you get from this audio, or if you want me to talk about something else, definitely just comment below and I'll reply so I can see what you are looking for. Thanks so much for listening, and I hope to see you on the next video or the next audio.